What's going on, Shady people? Shady Penguin will be back to another week of the GBA. Tomorrow we have our match. Woo! Your New York Mankeys have been having a little bit of a rough season. Actually, this is our first rough season. If you guys don't know, the Mankeys have been in the GBA since season 1, and we've done really well every single season, like making it to playoffs. We haven't won the championship, not gonna lie, but we've done really, really well. So this has been our first rough season, and it's definitely a rough one. We're gonna try to turn that around just a little bit with tomorrow's game. If you guys are excited for the New York Mankeys, please show some shady love to that thumbs up down below. I'd really, really appreciate the support. So do the Mankeys. As you guys can see, we have this team here ready to go. Ready to go. I believe, is this our team? I believe there's just one thing wrong. I think we ended up going with Protect on You because sometimes Protect is really nice. And I'll explain why we're going with that. But if you guys are excited, like I said, please show some shady love thumbs down below. We are versing the Don fan. I'm not going to try to pronounce the first word, but we're going up against Lars, whose information is in the description. Without wasting any time, let's go over his possible lineup. Now, this team is scary. Let me tell you, this team is scary. First of all, this team is 6-3. This team is 6 wins, 3 losses. So the opposite of our win record. Most likely going to the playoffs here. These are the Pokemon that he has. Landorus Incarnate. Now, hold on. Yes, Landorus Incarnate. The Uber's Pokemon and Smogon is on this team. I am scared of it. Azumarill, really bad for us. Crobat, Cobalion, Tangrowth, Slowking, Regenerator Core, Delphox, Scolipede, Druddigon, Luxray, and I almost said Mr. Absol, but Mega Absol. Definitely a scary team. Really quick, some things I want to recover. Regenerator Core, like I said before, super scary. Scolipede can baton pass, and there's no clauses in this, so it can pass attack and speed. Super scary. Azumarill, fastest Pokemon on his team. Mega Absol, Sucker Punch, Magic Bounce, all that fun stuff. Terrifying. Landorus I can set up with just so many different things. It can double dance. It can just get baton passed into. It is a great Pokemon. Regenerator Core, if I didn't mention that. Definitely really scary. Druddigon, not too much. The Pokemon that I think he's going to bring, definitely Mega Absol, definitely Landorus, definitely Tangrowth, because he's brought it to 7 games. He's brought Mega Absol to 9 games, all 9 games. Landorus, he's brought to 8 games. I think he's bringing it again. Landorus. Okay, these are the things he's bringing. I think he's bringing Landorus, Tangrowth, Mega Absol, definitely. The other 3 I'm not too sure about. I think he'll bring Slowking. Tangrowth, Slowking, Core is going to be really, really nice. We're going to go with those 4. I could see him bringing Azumarill because it's really scary against my team minus the Mega Venusaur. So, but the Mega Venusaur might keep it home. I can see him bringing Crobat because it's got Flying Stab for Mega Venusaur. I think he's going to bring Crobat. That's 4. And the other ones are up in the air. He could bring Scolipede. I can see him bringing Delphox for some cheeky stuff. I can see Cobalion as a hazard setter or just a choice scarf user or something. So definitely a lot of possibility. We have a lot planned for, and this is what we got. So this is what we made. This is what we did this week. We have Jafar kicking things off. Where's your nickname, girl? Jafar with the Focus Sash, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Hidden Power Ice with 220 speed. This is enough to outspeed the 115 Mega Absol, but of course it has Sucker Punch. But just in case, we have to sash it out and do what we got to do. I was going to try to squeeze sub on here, but I really need this coverage. And I also considered running Focus Blast over Dazzling Gleam, but really, it's going to miss nonstop. It really is going to miss nonstop. And the Dazzling Gleam is mainly there. It hits the Druddigon if he brings that, and it hits the Mega Absol. Focus Blast does one-shot the Mega Absol, but I think we can get some damage on it before Jafar has to go up against it, so the Dazzling Gleam can take care of it while we go down to our Sash from a Sucker Punch. Hidden Power Ice is there for the Landorus. Once again, this thing is like just our, oh crap! We need to send this out and kill something really hard. It can one-shot the Crobat, it can one-shot the Landorus. Like I said, it can't one-shot the Mega Absol, but it can do a lot of work. It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a great Pokemon. Max attack, 36 HP, just because the remainder goes in there. And like I said, it's enough speed to outspeed that Mega Absol. Our next Pokemon is Bruce, who I hope does well. This is a Life Orbed, basically the same Bruce we brought last week. The only difference is the speed. We're now 148 invested instead of what we had last week. It's enough to outspeed a Crobat after 1 speed boost. So it goes to 201. Crobat maxes out at 200. We have 159 HP, a perfect little number there. I love how that worked out. Just everything went into there. You don't want to do it at 160 because then we take 16 from each Life Orb, but that would be a drag. But I think it's going to be great. It has the coverage, Ice Fang for the Tangrowth, Crunch for the Slowking, Waterfall for the Landorus. We don't have anything for Azumarill, but we have the Takahata switch in, so I'm okay with that. Crobat, Ice Fang, Cobalion, Waterfall, Scolipede, we just Waterfall, Mega Absol, we Waterfall, and I think we're good to go. Did I say it's Luxray? He is a Luxray. He's not bringing it. There's no way. He only brought it twice. He's not bringing a Luxray to my team. Now when I got Takahata and Flame by Luke. Flame by Luke is our next Pokemon. Actually, we have it's a mixed defensive. It's got 100 in defense, 152 in special defense, max HP, with Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, Overheat, and Hidden Power Ice. I believe this is the same set we brought last week, just a different EV spread, just barely different, if different at all. Will-O-Wisp, obviously want to burn some things. We can outspeed that Azumarill and burn it before it does mad work to our team. We have Volt Switch for the Slowking, which is not going to do too much considering how high the special defense on Slowking is, but it's just there to get out and get back into our Takahata or our Bruce, most likely our Bruce. Then we have Hidden Power Ice for the Landorus, and that's pretty much why we're running Hidden Power Ice. I'm scared about Landorus, but this thing can take anyone hit from anything. Hopefully it does a little bit of defensive work this week. Our next Pokemon is Takahata with the Thick Fat. We have max HP, 134 defense, 116 special defense with a Calm Nature, boosting that special defense a little bit higher. This is the same spread as last week, I believe, maybe a little bit different. And the same moveset, Sleep Powder, Synthesis, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. I want to put some things to sleep this week. This thing is really going to be important to us. We have to kill that Crobat and then keep this thing around. It's going to do a lot of work against my opponent's team. I have to say, I really feel confident with this Pokemon. I think it's going to be really important to the match. It's the moveset's self-explanatory. Obviously, we just got Double Stab. We got Double Stab. Our next Pokemon is Jirachi, holding that Choice Scarf. U-Turn, Iron Head, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. I thought about bringing Rocks, but he's got Regenerator Core, and I really don't think it's going to be important. Like, it doesn't really wear them down. It just doesn't. If we could put Toxic Spikes up, that'd be fun, but we can't. So we're not going to go with Hazards this week. We just have U-Turn for Initiative, Iron Head, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch for coverage, Iron Head for flinching, Thunder Punch for Paras, Ice Punches for freeze, and for just really, it's really there for the coverage, not so much for the secondaries. Iron Head's there for the secondary and for the stab, but we Ice Punch for Landorus, Ice Punch for Gosh Darn Tangrowth, Thunder Punch for the Slowking, Thunder Punch for the Crobat. We could also go for Ice Punch for the Throwbat, Thunder Punch for the Azumarill. So that's our plan of attack with that. It's a Choice Scarf user. No Healing Wish this week. We decided to leave that back. And our final Pokemon is Sakura. Now we're running Protect, Recover, Scald, Ice Beam with leftovers on the Marvel scale. Max HP, max defense, but with a Calm Nature because we want to take hits on both sides. I want to Protect because I want to scout some things. I think that scouting is going to be important, especially if Landorus is choiced. Or if anything is choice, I just feel like a Protect is going to be nice. I want to burn some stuff like Sakura does, and I just want to have a good time this week. I want to play well. I want to make smart plays. I want to try to make some reads. You guys have been watching my Wi-Fi battles, and you see how many reads I make, and I've been doing really well in OU. And I'm going to try to apply that to tomorrow's match. I'm going to try to make sure that we don't just go with the safe play every time, because I don't think we can win. I don't think we can win against his team making safe plays because he's got a Regenerator Core. So if he puts us on a timer with like hazards or anything or sets up, like he has all the time in the world because he's got Regenerator. So it's definitely going to be a tough one for us. Like I said, he's 6-3. Lars is a great battler, but I think when we make some reads and we make some smart plays and some smart investments, we should be able to break through this team somehow. And if you guys enjoyed this team building video and you're excited for the Mankeys match tomorrow, please show some shady love. Like I said before, I know it's been a short one. I'm kind of just running through this. I'm getting ready for Luke coming this week. We're gonna be spending a lot of time together, and I'm sure we're gonna have some fun content for you guys. But I want to make sure that we still get these prep videos up because I know some of you guys enjoy watching these and seeing what we're gonna be bringing the next day, critiquing me, telling me how bad I am, and telling me that you have faith in Mankeys. Both sides of the fence. I love you all just for being here and spending time on the channel. With that, though, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else,